guys, it's Jen and it's time for my September favorites. I apologize for how I sound. I've been really quite sick for the last couple of weeks and I've been spending all day in bed basically since I got back from my incredible trip to London. So a lot of my favorites this month are in lieu of international traveling, going to London, and also being sick in bed. So I hope that's okay with you guys. If you want to see my favorites for this month, then let's get into it. First of all, I discovered a brand new favorite foundation. It's the Nars Sheer Glow. I have no idea why it took me this long to try out this foundation, but I have to say, I used to always say, oh, it was so similar to that Neutrogena Healthy Skin foundation that I used to really love. I still love it, and if you can't afford the Nars one, then definitely check that out. But I have to say, they aren't quite exactly the same. I do prefer the Nars Sheer Glow. It gives just the best healthy skin, natural skin looking look, but still being kind of a medium coverage foundation that I really like. If you want a really full coverage, you can build up to that, but if you want to stop at a medium level where it still looks like skin but you get quite a good amount of coverage, this is just really perfect. It gives a nice satin finish, and actually a lot of days if I don't want to even powder on top, it still gives a really nice, not totally matte, but just not overly oily or glowy look. So if you haven't tried this out, I highly recommend you go to Sephora or a Nars counter, whatever it is, get a sample of it and try it out, because I think right now it's just my absolute favorite. So the color that I use is called Medium 1 Punjab, and it is the Sheer Glow formula. So I'm in love with this. It's a really awesome match for my MAC NC30-ish skin tone. So if you have normal, medium, combination-y skin, then definitely check it out. If you guys follow my social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you probably already know how obsessed with this lipstick I've been. This is the Burberry Lip Velvet Lipstick in Oxblood number 437, and it has been my go-to burgundy lip this season. You guys know that every fall I really get into my vampy lip mood, and this one is a beautiful version. It is a matte formula, but it doesn't feel overly drying. It goes on really creamy and it lasts all day. I got so many compliments on this lipstick. I can't even tell you, both online, but most of all like in person. When I wear this, people are like, wow, I really love your lipstick. And it's always nice to hear those kinds of compliments, because it's one thing to post something online with a makeup audience where people are like really interested in what lipstick you're wearing, and it's another thing entirely to get those compliments from random people in real life, because I feel like that means like a lot to me when I hear that. So if you guys are looking for a really fabulous Oxblood lip that is a matte formula, then this is definitely my #1 recommendation. I love it. I think this shade works really well on all different kinds of skin tones. It was actually used in the Burberry show that I went to, so I can verify and say that it looks good on every single skin tone, but I'm obsessed with it. If you guys want to see how this looks like on me, I actually have an entire step-by-step tutorial using this lipstick on my blog, so I'll link that in the description box down below. But yeah, it's just been my obsession. I absolutely love this color, and hey, it matches my nails. Also from Burberry, a new favorite that I tested out this month and just fell completely in love with are the Burberry Face Contour Pens, and it comes in a couple of different colors. I have the medium #1 and dark #2. What I like about it is it's just so easy to use, and the formula also doesn't break me out. It's just a little twist up pen, and you literally just do like little hash marks on your face and blend it in. But if you guys want me to do a whole video on how I use contour pens, let me know that down in the comments. I know contour pens are super popular lately. They're pretty awesome, so let me know if you want to see that. But I do want to say this month I've been using these quite often, not just on my cheeks and my nose and stuff, but also on my eyes instead of eyeshadow when I want just a really natural look. For my medium skin tone, I can get away with using either one. I usually like using them together in some ways. I use medium mostly on most of my face, and then I'll use the darker shade maybe like around my nose or as eyeshadow. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see a whole tutorial, let me know that down in the comments, and I will do an updated contour routine video for you. So because I haven't been feeling too well, I've been taking a lot of baths instead of showers just so I can get my relaxing in and get some of the steam going into my system so I can breathe a little bit easier. And especially after I take baths, I feel like it's really, really important to hydrate my skin extra well, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like maybe because my baths are a little bit warmer than showers that my skin gets a little bit drier. So I have been using the L'Occitane Ultra Rich Body Lotion, and I've been loving it. It seems very, very gentle, very hydrating. It's not overly like sticky or uncomfortable after you put it on. I also like the scent. You guys know I'm very particular about my scents, and this one's not too overwhelming, but it does have a nice clean fragrance. It makes my skin feel very soft and hydrated all over, so definitely recommend this. The next product I wanted to talk about is a lash glue that I have been really loving. This one is by Esqido, and they are actually the company that I get a lot of my false lashes from. So they sent me this lash glue, and I have to say, you guys know I have a lot of sensitive skin issues with certain lash glues, and straight up, I haven't had any problems with this. It gets the job done. It holds my lashes. I haven't really had to like reapply the glue too much. And then the nice thing is that the wand, the brush tip is really tiny. So if you do need to reapply the glue, you actually can do that straight from the wand, which you can't do with almost every kind of lash glue. So I have to say, this one is very user-friendly. There's quite a lot of product in it, and it's just been the one that I've been using most regularly this month, so I definitely recommend it. And again, if you have sensitive eyes like me, it might work out really well for you. I know I've talked about this eyeliner, I feel like a bazillion times, but I have to mention it first of all because I did an eyeliner tutorial this month. So if you haven't seen my video on how to use liquid liner and get that perfect winged line, then I'll leave a link right over here. But I have to say, my favorite liner that I took everywhere with me is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I love this, especially if you have monolid or really small eyelid hooded eyes, and it just seems to get everywhere and smudge everywhere. This one's so great because it won't give you those problems, and I think it has just about the finest tip in any eyeliner that I've seen. The one that I would compare this to the most is maybe the Dolly Wing one, but I feel like this one works really well with false lashes. It doesn't like lift up or crumble away or anything like that. So, eyeliner recommendation, tattoo eyeliner, I love it. This one isn't exactly a beauty favorite, but this is something that I've wanted for such a long time, and I got this recently. This is an Instax camera. I'm sure you guys have heard of Instaxes. They're like a little Polaroid camera. You just take a picture right there and it pops out, and you can just wait for it to develop right away. I absolutely love this thing. Like I said, I didn't have an Instax before this. Urban Decay actually sent this to me, and I like flipped my lid because I've been having this on my wish list for such a long time, and I've been loving it. I took it everywhere. I brought it to my sister's bridal shower, and it's just a nice reminder that when I get with friends and family that I should take pictures with them and keep them in a physical copy, because I feel like a lot of times now everything is just digital and we take for granted having pictures that remind us right there physically, instantaneously, how much we love and care about them. So I have to say, I've been loving my Instax this month, and I've already gone through a few different packets. I wish you could take more photos with each cartridge, but that's my only guff with it. I adore this thing, and I plan on taking it with me for, I don't know, like forever. Is that a good amount of time? Last but absolutely not least, I have to say my favorite that I've been wearing basically every single day, any opportunity that I can get, is my jewelry collection. Again, that just came out this past month, and I am so incredibly proud of it. If you guys haven't heard about the entire thing, it's with a company called Mejuri, which I've loved for such a long time. They do really, really high quality jewelry, and I actually had the opportunity to physically sketch out my designs, you know, get out my pen and pencil and really have at it. So all the jewelry I'm wearing right now, including my rings, my beloved shark ring, the earring crawlers I'm wearing, the necklace I have on, and then I also have a whole bunch of silver pieces as well. Half the collection is gold and half is silver, for those of you who have different tastes in jewelry. This is the bracelet. Here's a choker necklace that is just so adorable and clean, but really classic. I can't even tell you guys how proud I am of this collection. I also did an entire video about the Gravity collection if you want to see my inspirations behind things and a little, I guess, like behind the scenes story of each piece. I will leave that video over here. I'll also leave a link down below in case you want to check out the collection as well, but I was just so thrilled to be able to share that with you guys because it's something I've always wanted to do. So I guess that's the end of my favorites. Again, I'm so sorry I'm not as energetic today. I've been spending the last few days literally in bed, but I wanted to make sure I didn't step out of my monthly favorites for you guys. I love you so much. Thank you everyone who's been sending me well wishes on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I've been reading all of your messages and I really feel like I'm getting better because you guys are just so positive and encouraging and really understanding. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Pencil, I feel like, is everybody's newbie first step into eyeliner. Lover for life. If you guys see this at the store, I definitely recommend you pick them up.